So I'm gonna go into in-depth about some tips that I can give you guys when it comes to breaking your porn addiction. First things first, this is gonna be a slow process. This is not gonna be like boom and you're done. No, this is gonna take months, maybe it'll take years. This is mostly about changing your life, changing the things that you do every day, so that porn isn't something that occupies your mind. Hey, what's up guys? I'm in my other car now. I had to relocate. And yeah, I'm got a fresh cut. So as I was talking about, when you think of someone who's successful, who has a good career, who has a good wife, who just is like generally like happier, like a better conversationalist with people, you don't see them, these aren't the type of people to fucking jack off. These are the type of people that are busy with something else. They're busy with their business, they're busy with their kids, they're busy doing something that is that is meaningful, that is helping them strive towards their goals. But when you have something like porn, it's only taking up your time, valuable time that you have on this earth, to really focus on the things that actually matter, which is developing your skills so that you can pass it on to your kids in the future. A porn addiction is escapable. I know that your mind is always like, it's making excuses. It likes to make excuses when you're trying to get out of it. When you're trying to get out of a porn addiction, it goes like, oh, but I'm feeling stressed out. I gotta unload, you know. But you're associating porn, you're associating jacking off with stress relief. That is why you can't let go of it. And it might also be like related to an issue in your past life. Maybe it's trauma related. Now what I mean by trauma related, I mean most guys who do it, it's because they feel lonely. They feel they don't have enough intimacy with girls. Most guys who are addicted to porn are people who have not experienced enough intimacy with women, or a person who is just like generally addicted to sex. It's mostly either those two. So what are some like practical steps? What are some actionable steps that we can take to actually get rid of the fucking porn addiction? I'm gonna tell you right now some of my steps that I took that helped me get rid of this porn addiction. I am surprised with myself. If I told my previous self how long I've kept this up, you would probably not believe me at all. You would not believe me at all, bro. And that's something I'm actually really proud of, like how long I've retained myself. I started December 3rd, and I stopped counting the days, because that's actually a tip I want to talk about. Don't think about it. Don't track your days. That is only gonna make you think about porn in your head more. That is only gonna make you think about it more. Don't fucking like make a tracker or any of that, because that actually makes you think about it more, ironically. It makes you think more about porn. It could also like work for some people, but I don't think it worked for like me, because there's certain like layers. You can be somebody who's like, oh, I've been watching porn for like 1 or 2 years now, or you can be someone who's built up that bad habit for years, and it can be really fucking hard to break. I'm one of those persons, because I've had this addiction for around 7 fucking years. So I think I know what the fuck I'm talking about when I'm saying it's not easy, but it's possible. I think I actually, over all the times that I relapsed, I relapsed a bunch of times before I kind of reached the point where I got consistent in it. When you relapse, it can be very demotivating. You can feel like shit, and you can feel like beating yourself up. Never do that. Never beat yourself up. That is only gonna make you feel worse, more stressed out, and it's gonna add an extra pain for you to fucking release later. So what you have to do is, you always, even when you relapse, when you like fuck up, you have to see it as not a failure, but actually progress. When you fail, when you fucking relapse, you're actually making progress because you're slowly becoming stronger. It's a small step back, sure, but you'll just get back on the train anyway. If you do that, you're making serious progress. But if you give up, that's what's called real failure. That's what's called failure. Failure is not when you relapse. Failure is when you fucking give up. The next part of the video is just going to be me talking to myself like a crazy person and ranting, so you can just skip that part if you want. I have friends who, I don't know, they say that they don't really like want to get into like self-improvement. No, not self-improvement, but just like NoFap at all, because they feel like they don't see the benefits out of it. But it's like, it's already an immoral thing that you're doing. Like, why would you not want to? And again, maybe I should get like other friends. This is probably not gonna go in the video. This is just me ranting to myself. But why would I want those type of people in my life? People who are not like, people who don't have the same vision as me. People who are still doing the bad habits that I used to do and now I don't do. Like, I should be with people who I admire. I should be friends with people that I see as probably equal or higher to me. And again, that's the problem with my pride, because I can't let myself see that I'm better than somebody else. That's fucking prideful, bro. You're fucking stupid if you do that. You can't let yourself be controlled by your pride. I mean, sure, pride can boost your confidence and all this, but it's a sin. And it makes you an asshole to be around. Yeah. Hold on. So yeah, overall, I'll make more videos. I'll probably like take some chunks out of this video and use it to upload it maybe later, or yeah, probably later. But this feels good. Feels like I'm finally making progress towards my online business, which is making an online course where I teach people about the actionable steps that I took to help me get rid of fucking porn addiction for good. And I think it's something I should strive for, because not only am I helping people stop sinning, stop indulging in lustful activities, I could also help them set up a more productive lifestyle, because I'll also mix it up with like some self-improvement things, like getting a busy schedule, working out, and occupying your mind with other things besides porn and just fucking video games and just chilling all the time, which is something that I think is going to be great. And I think it's going to help me push forward, and it's going to boost my skill set in talking and just being more present in the moment, and almost being more in the flow state. And that's what I was in right now, actually. Yeah, like just not having to think about anything, but you just let it just kind of flow. That's my simple explanation of it. You let your work flow. Your work flow like water, like Bruce Lee said. Be water, my friend.